pace immacolata. Avrei voluto oggi portarti il ringraziamento del popolo ucraino.
With Pope Francis in hospital in a critical condition, battling pneumonia in both his lungs, the world is on edge about the possibility of the death of the pontiff. Pope Francis's health has been ailing for a while now, and last year he had approved a... Nonetheless, his death, whenever it happens, it is traditionally the job of the Camerlengo, who is a senior Vatican official, to confirm the death of a pope. Nonetheless, his death, whenever it happens, will set off a series of tightly choreographed events. It is traditionally the job of the Camerlengo, who is a senior Vatican official, to confirm the death of a pope. Currently, that position is held by Irish-born Cardinal Kevin Farrell. The Camerlengo visits Pope Francis's body in his private chapel and calls out his name to rouse him. When the pontiff does not respond, his signet ring is defaced or destroyed, signifying the end of his reign, and the papal apartments are sealed off. The Camerlengo informs the College of Cardinals, which is the governing body of senior church officials, that the Pope has died. Then his death is announced to the world in a Vatican statement. The Pope's death will trigger 9 days of mourning known as the Novendale. Italy also typically declares a period of national mourning. During this period, the Pope's body is prepared for public viewing in St. Peter's Basilica, dressed in full papal vestments. Hundreds of thousands of people will line up to pay their respects, including foreign dignitaries and world leaders. In the past, the pontiff's body was displayed on a raised platform called a catafalque. But Pope Francis's simplified funeral rites will see him lying in an open coffin without so much pomp and pageantry. Traditionally, popes are buried in the Vatican grottos beneath St. Peter's Basilica. But Pope Francis decided to break from this tradition. He expressed his wish to be buried in Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica in Rome, which is one of his favorite and most visited churches. If his wish is honored, he will be the first pope in a century to be buried outside the Vatican. Past popes have been laid to rest in 3 nested coffins made of cypress, lead, and oak. Francis also simplified this, requesting a single wood coffin in a zinc lining. 2 to 3 weeks after the funeral, the College of Cardinals will gather in the Sistine Chapel to elect a new pope in what is known as a conclave. Only cardinals under the age of 80 are eligible to vote. The electors cast their votes in secret, placing their ballots in a chalice atop the altar. A candidate must secure 2/3 majority to be declared the new pope. If no clear winner emerges, multiple rounds of voting takes place. Once the votes are counted, they are burnt in a special stove within the Sistine Chapel. Chemicals mixed with the ballots produce black smoke when a new pontiff is elected. The world waits in eager anticipation as the signal rises from the Vatican chimney. Then the chosen cardinal is asked if he accepts the position. If he does, he selects a papal name, usually honoring a saint or a previous pope. He is then dressed in the traditional white cassock and steps onto the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica to greet the cardinal announces Habemus Papam, which is Latin for "We have a pope." The new pontiff then delivers his first address for his leadership of the world's 1.3 billion Catholics.